Welcome to round 10 of the weekend series for season 3 of Zero Racing Series. This is the second race from the lovely Laguna Seca circuit, famous for the kink, the corkscrew, etc. We're coming off of a dominant display by Mercedes driver Martin Lauer in race 1. He took the victory in a 10-car field. It's 10 cars again. Let's run through the grid. Sorry about that. On pole, it is David Collins in the Audi number 27. Shame that doesn't save that camera spot. It's an all Audi front row with number 99 Mike Magasevich coming in second place. In third, we have Dule Markovic in the BMW, top BMW in the field. Rick Martel in the top Mercedes, the number 84. Fifth place on the grid is Mark Clapp-Zuhl in the BMW, Red Bull colored. Matthew Wheeler is alongside him in P6. P7, Mark Minahan in the BMW. Oh, I don't know what happened there. There is a glitch with one of the cars. Manuel Garcia is absent from the grid in front of race winner Martin Lauer. He was third in race 1. And alongside of him at the back of the pack is Alessio De Bonis, starting from 9th place in the Audi. So let us stop moving around the cursor and let us get ready to roll here. And they're off. It doesn't look like a particularly great launch from Dave Collins. Mike Magasevich coming up alongside. Dule Markovic also in the mix. Markovic, however, losing out there. Magasevich is going to take the lead into corner 1. Matt Wheeler with a flying start. The Mercedes is up into third place. This has honestly been a trademark of Wheeler. He's been fantastic at the starts, as has the 4th place car of Mark Clapp-Zuhl. 5th place belonging to Rick Martel, then Martin Lauer already up to 6th from the back of the pack, followed by Markovic, who's been shuffled way back, Alessio De Bonis, Mark Minahan, and it looks like we have indeed lost the car of Manuel Garcia. Wheeler has displaced Collins into 2nd place, and through goes Clapp-Zuhl as well. Collins from pole back to 4th, looks like he'll be back into 5th short. As Rick Martel has run, and then Martin Lauer goes through. Martel very wide though. Off the track, he's going to slip all the way to the back. A lot of hard work done by Rick Martel to get up into a competent position has come to an end. Still at the front, Mike Magasevich leading the way from Matt Wheeler in the Mercedes. Audi versus Mercedes. BMW in third with Mark Clapp-Zuhl. BMW not overly structured in race 1. Didn't get a podium. And Wheeler's off the track. That's going to lock Clapp-Zuhl up a spot. And coming through is also going to be Martin Lauer. The race 1 winner is up into 3rd place. And he goes into the wall. Oh my god. Dule Markovic, who had a terrible start, is back up into 3rd place. 4th place belongs to De Bonis, who's kind of just quietly made his way through the grid. Nothing big. Following him is still Dave Collins, the pole sitter. Then Rick Martel, who's gotten back past Mark Minahan at some point. And then Martin Lauer and Matt Wheeler have had problems there at the back. Magasevich leading in the number 99 Audi, followed by a pair of BMWs in Mark Clapp-Zuhl and Dule Markovic. Then it's another Audi in Alessio De Bonis. Mercedes looking a little rough right now. Their top car is in 7th place in the hands of Rick Martel. Dave Collins and Mark Minahan squabbling over 5th place. It looks like this is going to go to Minahan. Collins getting a little bit ragged. Collins' car sliding around quite a bit. It's going to take a toll on its tires as they head into the corkscrew. Good corkscrew, though, from everybody there. Good work, good work. Solid line. Martin Lauer's now on the back of this, and Matt Wheeler's not too far behind. Magasevich still in the lead. As we end lap 2, he still leads from Clapp-Zuhl. De Bonis is starting to put pressure on the 3rd place car of Dule Markovic. Battle of... Actually, the European drivers are doing quite well here in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, despite the ping problems that they usually have. Manuel Garcia, of course, being a victim of that. Minahan still fit He's dropped Dave Collins, mainly because, well, it looks like Collins has slipped to the back of the pack. Martin Lauer and Matt Wheeler have both gotten through on their Mercedes teammate Rick Martel. The three Mercedes is running together. Magsevich still leads, but Klapzul getting closer all the time to the lead Audi. Mark Minahan and a number of people, I believe Dule Markovic has had a problem. Yes, he is at the very back. Him and Alessio De Bonis have gone off. Probably contact between the Italian and the Serbian driver. Magasevich still leads from Klapzul. Mark Minahan now on the podium in the BMW. Up from 5th to 3rd due to that accident. Klapzul has got the pressure on Magasevich. Can he crack his longtime on-track rival? These two have had some ferocious battles. I believe this is the first time they are fighting for the lead of a race, though. So, this could get interesting. Three scenes of rivalry between these two, quite frankly. And now in 3rd is Martin Lauer, who's just absolutely slicing through the field. He is the class of the field. Having to make up for that mistake earlier on, though. Minahan 4th, Wheeler 5th, 6th to Martel, 7th to De Bonis, who has disposed Dule Markovic, as well as Dave Collins, who's now at the back. Pressure is heating up heading into the corkscrew. Do you dare try to make a pass into the corkscrew if you're Mark Klapzul? It doesn't look like he's thinking about it. Ooh, both men a little sloppy on the exit there. A little bit of dust on the tires. Magasevich still holding the lead that he took at turn 1. Mark Klapzul, a fantastic start, and since then has been taking advantage of some misfortunes, made some good passes, and he's now in 2nd place. BMW has not won a race this season, so Mark Klapzul would be keen to open the BMW win account. Mark Minahan under pressure from fellow countryman Matthew Wheeler in a battle for 4th place. Wheeler going to the inside in turn 1, but thinks better of it. Minahan, though, went wide, and that's going to open the door for Wheeler. This could be a touch-and-go situation here. Oh, Minahan holds it. Minahan holds it, and Wheeler ends up going wide. Little tap from the number 16 car to the number 6 car, just to remind him that he is here. Rick Martel also going off in that carnage, but still holding 6th place. De Bonis, Markovic, and Collins round off the field. Magasevich still holding the lead here against Mark Klapzul, and I'll tell you what, Klapzul really needs to get through now. He needs to force the issue because I feel like he has good pace, but if Martin Lauer gets onto the back of him, Lauer should be coming through like a knife through hot butter. This is a championship contender in the number 3 Mercedes car. Absolutely one of the most impressive debutantes. Not the most impressive, that would have to be Jason Mons in the Weekday series, but Martin Lauer has been fantastic so far this season. Absolutely a threat to win this race. And they're starting to get bottled up behind Magasevich in the 99 Audi. Klapzul may come to regret not forcing the issue a little bit earlier on in this race. So we're about at the halfway point. Lauer looking for a way around Klapzul. Nothing really presenting itself quite yet. Laguna Seca does not have an abundance of overtaking opportunities. There's not a lot of hard braking zones to really make use of. There's a lot of fast, relatively narrow corners. It makes it very difficult. I don't believe there's anything on there for Lauer. He's on the outside of this turn. Yep, Klapzul will hold him here. Interesting battle for the lead. Let's check out on the rest of the field, though. Matt Wheeler in 4th place has disposed of Mark Minahan. Rick Martel now under pressure from Alessio De Bonis for 6th place. Dule Markovic and Dave Collins rounding off the field still. Into the corkscrew we go. Oh, Magasevich! Way off the track. That's going to allow Klapzul through, and I imagine Martin Lauer may also want to get, a sniff, but he can't quite get to the inside of the turn. Mark Klapzul now in the lead for BMW, and he's going to hope that that number 99 Audi can hold off Martin Lauer for a while longer, but it doesn't look like he's going to get his wish. Lauer goes through on the final turn of the lap. Mark Beatahead, by the way, putting some pressure on Matt Wheeler again in the battle for 4th place between the 2 Australian drivers. Oops, sorry about that. We've rewound a little bit here. See if I can get back to the right spot. That's about it there. Yeah. I think also the pressure here, DeBonis is going to put on Rick Martel. DeBonis, 2nd place in race 1. Had a collision with Dule Markovic, we believe, that has kind of put him back in the field. He's on a bit of a recovery drive, but coming to turn 1, he is going to snake Rick Martel for P6. Mark Klapzool still in the lead, trailed by Martin Lau. P3 belongs to Magasevich, who has led for so long, but you got to feel he might be on his way back. Just seems to be sliding around a little bit too much. Only finished 9th in race 1. Doesn't seem to really have the pace. Right behind him, the battle between the 2 Australians, Matt Wheeler in the Mercedes and the BMW of Mark Minahan, as they head through the corkscrew. Lauer putting the pressure on Mark Klapzool. Can he crack the Dutch BMW? Oh! Not sure whose fault that was, but that's going to reopen things up, and that's Magasevich through. Wheeler wants to get through. Minahan's in the mix as well. Klapzool has recovered to retain the lead. It's a shorter lead over the rest of the field, but he's got Lauer off his back. That's a big deal for him. Magasevich is in 2nd place. He's got Wheeler on his tail. Martin Lauer's in the mix. Minahan has fallen a little bit back off the back of the train in the yellow BMW. P5. Wheeler's still putting the pressure on. He's looking for a move down the inside here coming into the turn. It's not quite there. Not a lot of opportunities, again, to pass on this track. I've said that before. This is not the first time I'm bringing that up. That does allow for some definite hooliganism in this reverse grid race. DeBonis in the background is starting to catch on to the back of the top 5. He's got a car with a lot of pace, but can he make it through this traffic? You have to ask the same about Martin Lauer, race 1 winner. Klapzool getting a little bit wrong in the corkscrew there, but not too bad. Wheeler is going around the outside of Magasevich into the fast sweepers. It looks like he's done it. It looks like he's done it. That's an amazing pass by Matt Wheeler. Mark Minahan using the opportunity here. Martin Lauer is slow. Minahan's going to go on the attack of the BMW. DeBonis is almost right on the back of this. He is absolutely got to be licking his chops right now in P6. So it's Klapzool from Wheeler, from Magasevich, from Lauer, from Minahan, from DeBonis. I believe further back we have Rick Martel, Dule Markovic, and Dave Collins. Pressure is on Magasevich again. Pressure's been on him for a lot of this race. He's done admirably well. Just the one off really at the corkscrew has taken back some opportunities when it needs, but he just doesn't have the pace. He just doesn't have the stability of the car. But can he hold up here? Oh, Martin Lauer going in hard, forcing the issue a little bit. Will they go side by side into the kink? That could be a terrible idea. Magasevich off, Minahan through as well. Magasevich may have been the better part of valor just to let that spot go. He's down to 6th place. Alessio DeBonis and Minahan having a real rough time there through the... Oh! Accident! Minahan gets clipped by Magasevich. I need to have a look at that again. I need to also stop hitting the timeline. So we see here that Minahan is off the track. DeBonis is off the track. Magasevich is clean into the corkscrew, it looks like. Martin Lauer may also have a problem going into the corkscrew. Let's back that up a little bit. Now, Martin Lauer had a problem heading into the corkscrew as well. A lot of sloppiness. And this does happen when there are cars really close together heading into the corkscrew. Lauer just doesn't make it at all. Neither does Minahan. Lauer spins, clicks up Mina. Oh, that's what did it. That is what did it right there. Rick Martel says thank you very much and zips through. Dule Markovic is going to try and get up into 7th place. And will. Megasevich, problems there. His car is not fully in contact with the surface. Oh, what a terrible day for the 99. He was on pace for a very solid 6th place, I think, honestly. And then that happened. And, oh, it's heartbreaking. Still should be able to bring home an 8th place ahead of Dave Collins, though. In the lead, it's Mark Klapzul. Matt Wheeler still trailing him. And Alessio DeBonis has inherited 3rd place because of all that mayhem. He completely missed the corner, and it worked out for him. Martin Lauer is up to 4th. Up to 5th is Rick Martel. He says thank you very much. Dule Markovic is up ahead of Mark Minahan in 6th place. 8th place for Megasevich. That's a sad-looking number 99 car. Absolutely heartbreaking for the Canadian driver. Mark Klapzul coming up to the back of the lapped traffic in the form of Dave Collins in 9th place. Will he struggle to get past? Will that open a door for Matt Wheeler, who is seeking his 3rd win of the season? Collins just gets out of the way. Good on him. Martin Lauer is off at the corkscrew again. A terrible accident. Rick Martel has definitely gone through. Let's see who else has gone through. Oh, man. Martin Lauer. What has happened to Martin Lauer? There goes the 2 BMWs battling. Dule Markovic and Mark Minahan. Let's have a look and see what started this. If there was any contact or if this was just a simple driving mistake. Running out of time to try to correct such mistakes. It looks like it's just a mistake. He just absolutely gets the corkscrew very wrong, ends up spinning out, and the sand does not give a lot of traction here. So you can imagine how hard it is to get that car back under control. Also, the tires have been scrubbed with all kinds of stuff. There go the BMWs, as I said. That should drop him back to 7th place ahead of Mike Megasevich. Still a terrible day for him. Anyways, Mark Klapzul still leads. It is a tough fight, though. Matt Wheeler is going to make it hell on him for this last lap. Wheeler has got the pressure on in the number 6 Mercedes. Alessio DeBonis, I think, is too far back to really do anything about it. He's in 3rd place. Rick Martel, pretty safe in 4th place. Markovic holding 5th against Mark Minahan. Could be interesting to see if the BMWs come to blows. Martin Lauer trying to make a recovery run. Mike Megasevich trying to make a recovery run. But the interest, the battle we all want to see the answer to, is this one right here. BMW, can they open their win count for the season? Mike Mark opened their count of poles at Norris Ring. Mark Klapzul would love to be the first BMW driver to take home a podium. Or a pole, pardon me. Win, pardon me. I'm just so excited I'm mixing it all up. Mercedes has won. Audi has won. BMW has not. Can Mark Klapzul hold on down this finishing stretch? Wheeler gets it wrong. I think that does it. I think that's a win for the number 11 Red Bull BMW of Mark Klapzul. He comes across the line. He's going to take this. It's going to be Matt Wheeler in 2nd place for the Mercedes crew. And it's an all-make podium because Alessio DeBonis brings Audi home in 3rd place. A double podium at Laguna Seca for him. Helps his championship cause immensely. Rick Martel, a very slow approach to the line in 4th place. Solid run for Martel. That's his best of the season, I do believe. 5th place for Dule Markovic. I believe that's also his best result of the season. Mark Minahan in 6th. Martin Lauer, it could have been a lot more for the race 1 winner. P7, honestly, could have been a win. I think he was the fastest car out there. I don't think anyone really had an answer for him, but a pair of incidents at the corkscrew really blew him down. A couple of problems. Just not a mistake-free race. P8, Mike Megasevich. You feel like he could have had 6th place in this race, and that would have been a fantastic result for him and the number 99 Audi crew, who have had a struggling season. He's one of the all-time veterans of this league, and this season it's been rough for him. Not really much to go on. Rounding off the field in 9th place is Dave Collins. A solid result for him. He'll take the points even if it's last place. This is his first points of the weekend series, actually. So catch us as we head on to, I believe it's Mid-Ohio next for round 6 of the weekend and weekday championships, races 11 and 12. Mid-Ohio has been the site of some great racing. It's a new layout this season. We're eliminating the chicane. It's the full course layout as opposed to the chicane layout. And I'm pretty excited for the race personally. I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be interesting. And hopefully we see some new faces and some returning faces. Still yet to race this season, Adam Dixon. Anyways, enjoy yourselves, everybody.